So earlier today, I asked you guys what you thought were the telltale signs of a dying mobile gacha game in a YouTube community post. I took your responses and I turned them into a dead gacha game bingo scorecard, which we are going to use today. We're going to use it on Summoner's War, of course, because this is a Summoner's War channel. I don't want to imply that Summoner's War is dead. It's struggling. Don't get me wrong. I think we all know it's struggling. We've lost some players. There's not a great sense of camaraderie and community for a lot of us, but it's not dead yet. It still has a couple years at the least. I wouldn't worry too much about like Summoner's War servers shutting down in 6 months. I just wanted to kibosh anyone thinking that that Summoner's War is gonna be dead in a couple months. It's not gonna be dead in a couple months. We're just doing this for fun. There are some signs that Comtua should be very concerned about, which I'm sure they're already concerned about. But I don't want you guys thinking that Summoner's War is gonna be dead within the year. It at least has a couple years going forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many more years it has. I'm not a psychic, but it at least has a few more that it's going to be around for. But anyway, let's get it started. Let's take a look at the dead gacha bingo. There's some other games that are so much worse off than Summoner's War. There's so many other ones. See, I have some in my mind that are worse than Summoner's War, but those games are dead. Those games are like actually dead, or they're like right on the verge of being dead. Like for example, like this one over here. Okay, you guys even see this one, NFT integration. The Summoner's War Sky Arena does not have NFT integration, so we don't have to worry. We're not at that point just yet. Lack of new units. I mean, we are getting new units. We got the puppeteers. We want 2 ways, but we're still getting updates. We're still getting new units. We're still getting these things, so it can't be like, oh, it's dead, it'll last another 2 months. Like, they're still working on things. It may not be as much as we want, as fast as we want, but it's not quite in the grave just yet, so no worries. But let's see which ones of these Summoner's War Sky Arena actually has checked off. So lack of new updates. I can't say that we have a lack of new updates. We are getting updates. They are not exciting. They are not anything impactful. I would say filler updates for sure. We're definitely getting filler updates. We're at that point, but we're not at the point of lack of updates just yet. News outlets cease coverage. I think some of you might think that I'm talking about like MSNBC, like MSNBC. Like the big news outlets are not really covering any of these mobile gacha games, but there are like the blogs and the different websites that do cover mobile gacha releases, do cover new events and these things. And really, we haven't seen any of those we really don't see, after like the first year, we really don't see much of any gacha game coverage for the most part, unless there's some crazy collab, right? Actually, I think Awaken Chaos Era just got an Attack on Titan collab. I think that's the one. I don't know. That game is doing definitely worse than Summoner's War. I'm surprised to see that collab in there. But yeah, lack of new units. I can't say that we have a lack of new units. Lack of new 2As, yeah, but we just got puppeteers. I can't, in all honesty, I can't check this off. That's not, we're not at that point yet. Increase in number and value of in-app purchases. We get new in-app purchases all the time. They're chock full of extra goodies that were better than last year, that were better than last year, that were better than last year. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of in-app purchases on the App Store. Not on the App Store. In all of there's all these different menus for all the different in-app purchases. I can, in all good faith, check this one off. I'll even double check it. Okay, what else do we have? Increasingly more toxic players. We all know this one's right. Like, if you don't see increasingly toxic players talking to you in chat, you are probably the increasing toxic player. Absolutely. This is, sometimes it's me. Sometimes I'm one of them as well. Decline or absence of marketing. Yeah, they haven't really done much. They do for the anniversaries. They do for the collabs. We got the Cookie Run Kingdom marketing. I kind of feel like we can half check this off. There is still marketing. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to be over the next. There's kind of, see, I kind of want to check this off, but I kind of don't. Would you check this off or not? Because this is not like a binary thing. We did get Cookie Run marketing. not a crazy amount. We'll give them benefit of the doubt. We'll give them benefit of the doubt. Large decrease in players. I see the analytics. There's definitely a large decrease in players. I see all the people that are selling accounts. I get the emails of people asking me if I want to buy their accounts or if I know where to sell them. I don't involve myself in any buying or selling accounts. I don't buy accounts. I don't sell accounts. I don't facilitate buying or selling. I have nothing to do with any of that. So just letting you guys know that before you send the emails, because that's exactly what I'm going to tell you when you send the emails. I'm like, I want nothing to do with this. I don't want anything to do with this. Starting to sound like Malaka. Giving away extremely rare items. Depends on the definition of extremely rare. We do have Transcendence that they're giving away more. They're still not giving away LDs yet. They're still not giving away LD5s. Sometimes we get to a point in these games where they're like, we'll give you LD5s. Sure, why not? I think if we get LD, I think some people may consider LD Legend because that's kind of like a pity system. That's the summoners, that's the Comtwist version of a pity system in this. I don't know why. I do know why. I was going to say, I don't know why their other games are more generous, because they give more things away in their other games than they do with Summoners War Sky Arena. They're like, here's a free Nat 5, here's a free LD5, here's a free all this stuff. It's like, okay, when you're going to do that for Summoners War Sky Arena? And they're like, no, we're making money on that game. We're not going to give these things away. Yeah. See, if people would just stop buying all the LD packs with the terrible rates, then they would be forced to, let's put better things in, because that's really all the thing is if they're making money giving us terrible rates, they're gonna just keep giving us terrible rates so they keep making money. That's the logic behind that. So you could argue that this is something that they are doing, but I would say we're not. I don't think we're at that point yet. I don't think we're. I think that's subjective. NFT integration. We're definitely, that's a binary. We're not at NFT. We don't have any NFTs in Summoners War Sky Arena. Recycling events. I can definitely check that one off. We definitely get a lot of recycled events. Guys, it's free TOA. I'm not complaining about free TOA. But I mean, the amount of times they're like, the social posts of like, oh my god, free TOA. It's like, okay, it's not that exciting. It's not using energy for TOA. Like, yes, it's efficient. It's not that exciting. Like, are you sure? Crybaby content creators. Man, well, I've looked at my own channel, so I could definitely check this off, because I'm definitely one of the Crybaby content creators. I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of the Crybaby content creators. We don't have as big of a problem with this as some other games, though. Some games, oh my god, just every week it's another drama Crybaby festival. Like, seriously, Summoners War community is not as bad. Like, we address issues. A lot of times we will address issues that need to be addressed, like, hey, people are leaving. Hey, people are not happy. Hey, people kind of want exciting things. But in terms of, like, Genshin community, oh my god, if I have to see another clickbait Genshin thumbnail of, like, Genshin dying, oh my god, like, oh, okay. This one, what else? Raid Shadow Legends has got a lot of these. But yeah, low effort official social media. Yeah, I just talk about the social posts where I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that's like, what monster do you think would look the best at the prom of 2022? Like, what? What does this have to do with Summoners War? Well, if the monsters went to prom, like, what is that's not a are you gonna put prom in Summoners War Sky Arena? Is that why we're seeing this post? Well, no, but we just want to know. Like, no, you don't. Have you seen the social? There's some just social posts that like don't make any sense, but that's not anything new. Social influencers' lack of enthusiasm. I mean, sometimes I'm one of the ones to blame, right? So at least be honest about it. Decline in the amount of fan art and media. It's not absent. There's still people making fan art and media, but is definitely declined for sure. Developer focus on other new Summoners War Chronicles. Anyone? Okay, so we're not quite there yet. These are the things we need to look out for when they stop putting new units in altogether. When they completely stop the marketing. I mean, I would assume that for the 9th anniversary, they're going to do another marketing push, maybe another collaboration. So if they don't, that would be an issue. If they don't put out any new updates, I mean, like I said, they're doing filler updates, but there's still updates, right? So it's not completely devoid of Dungeon Hunter Champions. Talking about dead games, jeez. Dungeon Hunter Champions. There's so many mobile gacha games. There's just like the whole board would be checked off. Except that maybe not NFT integration for some of them, because some of them just abandon the game completely. So like, why would we put NFTs in here? Because we just abandoned the game. That would force one of us to actually go into the office and work on the game to put NFTs in there. So yeah, we still have these things which we are not yet able to be checked off, but would be concerning. There's so many. I'm curious to see if someone does this for, maybe I'll forward it to some people. If someone does this for like Genshin or Raid or like Epic 7 or some of the other ones. Anyway, that's it for this one. Just thought it'd be a fun. Oh my god, this was 10 minutes? Do I ever stop talking? No. All right. Anyway, that's it for this one. I'll see you as always in the next one.